In this studio, the debate over whether jewelry making should be viewed as art or as a craft is resolved in favor of the former. Yevgeniya Solnechnaya's works perfectly capture the essence of creativity. She never confines herself to specific parameters and constantly pushes the boundaries of the possible.
I rely more on my feelings and instincts when I'm working. I experiment with a variety of styles and approaches, although I think I lean more toward geometry. For me, asymmetry is everything. It just so happens that I like my clothing to have asymmetrical cuts. I also enjoy it in my jewelry, so I usually add a lot of layers and details, make complex and intricate jewelry pieces that can transform.
The popularity of handmade jewelry is largely based on its uniqueness. It always provides an opportunity to own something special that cannot be found in mass production. Another factor is the ability to express oneself through unique earrings, brooches, and necklaces.
I always find pleasure in visiting exhibitions whenever I am traveling. Flea markets don't really fascinate me, but places with handmade goods do. They display the works of various artists, not just jewelry makers, and their works are always masterpieces. They're so beautiful. You can clearly see the creator's original voice, unique style, and I feel that these works have souls. Anything created by hand contains some history and a piece of soul. I get asked a lot what my jewelry symbolizes, and I tend to reply that everyone sees their own in it, so it should resonate with them.
One of the sources of inspiration for the master is hidden in traditional Oriental ethnic motifs.
Ethnic motifs are amazing. I have immense love for such patterns, combinations of colors, shapes, paints. It makes me feel alive and adds some lively fire. For several years, I wanted to visit Uzbekistan, but I couldn't get there, which bothered me greatly. Finally, last year my dream came true. I got to travel around Tashkent. To be honest, I'm in love with the city. I also visited the wonderful city of Samarkand. I've worked with national Kazakh themes as well, but now I'm hungry for more ethnic motifs. I'm always in search of something new. Accessories are very important to me, and I lacked delicate ethnic items. As soon as I got them in my hands, I had a sudden burst of creativity and inspiration. My hands were eager to start creating. So by all means, I will be making ethnic style pieces until I get enough of it. There are so many things that I want to create. My head is buzzing with ideas and new concepts. All that's left is to realize them.
Yevgeniya's work is not only recognizable but also constantly evolving due to her persistent exploration of new styles and forms. It's interesting to note that the road to creativity was not established overnight. An accountant economist by education, she worked in a variety of fields and occupations before having to make her first piece of jewelry by hand.
Дело было летом 11 лет назад.
11 years ago, during the summer, I was preparing for my wedding. I was the bride, the wedding toastmaster, and the organizer all at once. My mom bought a floor-length white outfit for herself to wear at the wedding. She was worried it would look awkward considering that I was the bride. So we decided to incorporate additional touches here and there to make it different. She bought a purse and shoes in a bright blue color, but she also wanted something else to add to the look. Some minimalistic style jewelry that would match the blue accessories.
Yevgeniya found a thread of stones of the right shade, learned to work with tools, and created her first jewelry set just like that. A few years later, as a result of a series of circumstances, a jewelry designer emerged.
I had a full-time job, and after 3 years, when I went on maternity leave, I realized I didn't want to go back to the office. So I decided to make this my life's work. And that's how it turned out.